floss tube. I'm just going to get started. I'm not even going to try to make an excuse or an explanation or anything. You know, the last time I was here, I promised I would do another video, which will include all of the stitching, the whips and new starts and gifts and purchases that I bought. This was before StitchCon, because I have been very neglectful and not keeping up with my videos, and so I'm going to do that now. This may be a two-part series, so you'll have to bear with me. I think what I'll do is I'll start first with my whips and finishes, and like I said, I'll see how long that portion is, if I'll cut it off and then start on the gifts and the purchases, and that'll be part 2. So first of all, somebody wants to say hi. They haven't been on camera for a long time, so he wants to say hi. How you doing, Smokey? Here we go. There you go. Now, tell all your fans, say hello, hello. I am so missing everybody. Uh-oh, you heard something? Yeah. He's saying hi. Yeah. He has to get his snacks in before I get started. So, here is Smokey. He's such a mess. He's such a, I don't know. He wants to be up in my arms. He wants to be in my lap. But if I pull out snacks, then he'll eat those and then he'll go away. So let's see. Hold on a second. Okay. He likes he likes any kind of snacks. But these are his favorite. He knows where I keep them, here in my room. So he leads me here every day. Here you go. Okay. Hopefully now we won't have any more interruptions. Alright, like I said, I'm going to start on, and this is in no particular order. I had all this stuff set up to do a video, and, you know, didn't do it, and then stuff started. But I've got to do it now because I've got other whips that I wanted to work on, but I don't want to pull them out of the file box, you know, and just have them falling everywhere. So we're going to get started. Okay, let's see. Those are whips. Okay, we're going to work on I'm going to show you finishes first. I think I showed you this one. I may have showed you this one already. But this is the Frog Prince from Tiny Modernist. This is it's supposed to go around a box, well, a circle box. But I think I'm going to make a drum out of it. But here's the part that goes around the side. That's done. And this is the portion that goes on top. And it's done. It's the Frog Prince. You see the little paddle boat from New Orleans and the Frog Prince. Okay. So, that's that. I think the last whip I worked on before StitchCon was this. This is my Hawaiian Mermaid. Let me see. Can I figure out Hawaiian? This is Autumn Lane Stitchery. I don't have it written down what it's stitched on, but as you can see, it's I think this is cotton candy. I think this is under the sea fabric. I do believe. But that's her. Okay, so that's that finish. Then I showed you my finish from StitchCon, which was Hip Hop Origins. This is, okay, here it is. This is it. Hip Hop Origins. Okay, that's by Shaded Stitchery. This is another item of chart designed by Shaded Stitchery. And it is for Juneteenth. This is the section titled Gather. There's a set of 3. I believe it's 3. We have Gather, which I just, like I said, this was a recent finish. Then you have Juneteenth. What's this one? Okay, so it's 4. Then you have Celebrate, which is that one. And then you have another section, Nourish. So, those are my finishes so far. Like I said, these are, well, I will be stitching the other parts of the Juneteenth, and hopefully I can make a banner out of it. Okay, so all right. Like I said, this is a hodgepodge. This is one of my older whips. This is from Al Forest, and it's the Bayon cat. As from what I understand, the name of it is, yeah, it has it right there. It's an older chart. And this is where I'm at on it. I have a little more to do at around the bottom, some more trees and I think greenery, and it'll be finished. These have been out so long. I had pulled these out a couple of months ago. Matter of fact, before, probably in May. And I had been working on them. And like I said, I did make my video in early, May. I didn't make one. So I have to be able to, I want to be able to put them away before I pull out any others to work on. And so I've been working on and off, just pick up one and work on it. This is another chart from Shaded Stitchery. I've worked on it. This is a sampler for Celie. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like when finished. And this is where it's at. The whole bottom half is finished. Let's see if I can put something behind it so you can see it better. There we go. A sampler for Celie. Love it. Love it, love it. like I say, some of my whips are gonna go back in their file box so they won't fall off. I've got them. They're stacked up here, so you know they slide in these plastic bags. This one here. Okay, yeah, I worked on it some. This is when life is done. That's what it's supposed to look like. This is where it's currently at. And like I said, depending on how long this takes to record these, if that will determine whether I put in before pictures. So you may or may not see a before picture, but that's where it's at right now. Okay. This is my Fox and Rabbit mystery sampler, and it is up to date. So this is all the pieces that have been issued so far. This is for June, and this is where it's at right now. Yep, this is where it's at right now. These are all of the parts. They should be coming out with the parts for July soon. And those are, like I said, I have been trying to, as soon as they come out, you know, work on them as soon as they come out and get it done. Because, Lord knows I don't want to get behind on that one. And then end up not finishing. So I try to knock that out as soon as it comes out. This is my temperature chart from Shaded Stitchery, and it's supposed to look similar to this when it's done, and it'll be a small pillow, and so far this is what it looks like. I think I've got like another week and a half or so, and of course I'll finish that up on by the end of the month. But this is what it looks like so far. I like this. It's a lot of fun. I get to experience the temperature chart craze, and it won't drive me crazy. Because it's just 3 stitches for the high temperature and 3 stitches for the low temperature. Okay. Let's see. My next whip. I've been working on this quite a bit. This is the Bee Queen from Tiny Modernist, and this is what it looks like, or what it was original looks like. And I will show you where I'm at so far. This is where I'm at so far. I did do a little change to mine because my fabric is such a light. Let's see, it's not actually white. Let me tell you what my, oh, okay. My fabric is, it's called Shirley from Fortnite Fabrics, which is a very, very light cream color with, it has some modeling in it that's very, it's very, very light. So, when I started stitching these flowers up here, which on the chart are white, it didn't show up. And I'm like, to me, there's no use stitching all these, this big flower, and it's not going to show up. So I changed it. There actually isn't any blue in this design, But because, you know, because of me, I decided I was going to put a little blue. And it's not a lot, so it's not, you know, stark or drastic, you know, color change. But I like it. And this color is let me see. If anybody else is interested, this is DMC 162. So, that was Tiny Modernist. Okay. Let's see. These are my most recent. Well, they're whips now, but these were my recent starts. This one, because I live, what is it? I think less than 10 miles from DC, or Washington DC, and they're famous for the cherry blossoms every spring. I think that's what it may have been what inspired Arlene from Works by ABC. Cherry blossoms. And I love this chart. It's simple. The geometric shapes in it. It's, if you can see the shapes in the design. I love it. And this is where I'm at so far. You can see my... Now, I'm stitching it on white Lugana, 32 count. And these are the called for colors. And I like it. It's showing up. I can see the design actually popping out on screen better than I can when I'm looking right directly at it. But I love it. I love it. This is called Cherry Blossoms from Works by ABC. The next one is another. This was my birthday and StitchCon start. I don't know if I showed it to you. I may have shown it to you. This is, the name of it is Birmingham Girls Sampler. And it is being stitched on 32 count Legacy Lugana. From Shaded, I'm sorry. This is from Rebel Stitcher. It's Rebel Stitcher. And this is where mine is at right now. I think you can see that pretty much. Pretty good. My light, I didn't use my ring light. I didn't put up my ring light. And without my overhead, without the lamp on, you wouldn't be able to see it very well. I know it's kind of washing some of the pictures out. It's washing out the fabrics and stuff. But I hope you can see it well enough. Okay. So that was my birthday start, which was Tuesday. My birthday month start, I put it that way, because I started it at StitchCon. This is a start that I think I purchased. Yeah, it's a PDF. I purchased this, no, it's not a PDF. Actually, I bought this at StitchCon because I was looking for it. I saw it, and as soon as I saw it, I fell in love with it, and I had to get it. So I did find it at StitchCon, and this is His Eyes is on the Sparrow, and I know he watches me. I love it, and I have been working on it. why it's still in the Q snap. And it's almost finished. And this is it. I love it. I love it. I think this is beautiful. It's a beautiful design, and I am very, very happy as how it's turning out. The fabric I'm using is it's a 32 count even weave from Fortnite Fabrics called Car Wash, and I think it turned, like I said, I think it's turning out beautifully on this blue. It's not that, I don't know. Yeah, there you go. So this one is the chart, I think, called for, let's see, Whisper. 28 count Whisper Lugana. And I'm using this. So I think I think it's turning out very well on the blue fabric. And that's what I've been working on. I worked on it yesterday, and I'll probably go ahead and finish it up today. That is everything that I've worked on. I had pulled this one out. No, that's not it. I had pulled this chart out to work on it this month. I don't think I have. But this is, oh, I'll show it to you anyway. This one is a Silver Creek sampler, and it's Day of Jubilee. And this is where I'm at on this one. So it's like 3/4 finished. So, like I say, I'll decide exactly which ones are going to go back in there in the file box. So I want to have a mess here. But that's it. So we're going to take a pause, and then I'll see whether I put both pieces of this video together. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi, flosstube. I'm back. So now I'm going to get into, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to get into my gifts and purchases. This may be, like I said, this may not be as long as I thought it was going to be. So maybe you've already watched the first half of this video, and maybe not. But let's get started. Okay. A while ago, a month or so ago, my friend Irene sent me a box of items from that she had from another friend had given her to, you know, do whatever she wanted to with. And I told her, I said, well, I would help her out with some of the stuff if she didn't want, you know, to send me some of the stuff, if I could use it, or if I could pass it along to somebody else. Some of the stuff that was in the box, since I was going to StitchCon, and that was the only retreat that I was going to this year. So I didn't want to hold on to this stuff, you know, just letting it sit. So a lot of it I took with me to StitchCon. And a few of the items that I did keep, this is what I'm going to show you. This is another one designed from Sweet Wing Studio. The last one I showed you, his eyes on the sparrow, that was also from Sweet Wing Studio. This is God is Good. And it's simple, but I love it. This is the chart. I think it's beautiful. So that one I kept. And again from Sweet Wings Studio. This one is, someone had kitted it, already kitted it up. So I'm just going to use it as it was kitted. I mean, it wasn't a kit to start with, but someone had already kitted it up, everything except the fabric. So I have all the flosses available and ready to go. I'm going to stitch it with the flosses that came with it. And I think this is very blessed. It says bless and keep. The Lord bless you and keep you. And it's simple. And I love it. I just have to pick out a fabric for my box of fabrics. Okay. So those two, like I said, those two charts I kept. There was a few other items in the package that I kept. There was this. There's some fabric. This is a piece of fabric. It's a 32 count Belfast linen in natural. And I did keep it. It may be what I use for that last piece I just showed you. It's 32 count Belfast linen. This is a piece of 28 count cashel linen in cream. So that I kept that piece. There was a lot of flosses in the package. These are the fancy flosses. Yes, I kept the fancy flosses. There was Weeks Dye Works. Some Gas and General Arts. And Classic Colorworks. So I did keep the flosses. And my friend Irene also sent me for my birthday, she sent me a card and some beautiful gifts. This floss is gorgeous. She sent me, Irene makes the best birthday, well, I say she makes the best cards, period. This is a stitched card. Isn't that gorgeous? The stitching on here is impeccable. It is impeccable. I love it. I'm not going to read you what's inside, but it's gorgeous. And like I said, she sent me some flosses. She knows I like the fancy flosses, specialty flosses. I've never seen these before. Phila Broader. I've never seen that brand, but they're beautiful flosses. They're beautiful flosses. Look at the colors. Look at that red. Oh, I love the red. The red. The name of it is Rouge A. This one is gorgeous. Nougat. Gorgeous. This one is coffee. I guess like as in coffee bean, unroasted coffee beans. And this one is Alizé. I think that's how you pronounce it, Alizé. Okay. Yes, Smokey, what is it? You want to get in the video again? Okay. Part 2. Let go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, yes, yes. Okay. All right. Of course, we have to go through the same routine. He heard me talking on the video again, so he has learned to use that, you know, how to get over it, just like a child. I remember doing that to my mom when she was on the phone. Yeah, so I know. You know, you ask her a question while she's on the phone, can you have something? And she's trying to talk to somebody, so she's like, go ahead, you know. Actually, she's telling you to go away. But, you know, you take that as a go ahead and do what you want to do. You know. And we used to do that all the time, so they're just like kids. But anyway, here's my flosses. So thank you so much, Irene. I love you to death. I love you. Perfect gift. Okay. Another friend of mine, Patty, had offered me a piece of 40 count Verdal, which is a Lugana, but it's a 40 count. Because I've never stitched anything on 40 count. And I don't know, I haven't got the courage up yet to try this. They had a table set up actually at StitchCon, and I had intended to go over and try it, but I forgot about it until just now. But they had a table set up with all different, they had Lugana, they had Ada, they had linen, and all different counts from like 11 count up to I think 56 count. Yes, there is a 56 count linen, which is crazy to me. It's crazy. But anyway, 52 count. But this is a 40 count Verdal. And like I say, I haven't got the courage to stitch on it yet. But I will try it. I will try it and see how small. See if I can actually see it, first of all. I have glasses that I get from the, optometrists, eye doctors. I had, made to stitch with. So I may need those and my, extra magnification. But anyway, I'll try it eventually. But, yeah. All right. Now, this is the stack of stuff that's going to take us a while to get through it, I do believe. Okay. First of all, let me show you this one first. This is purchases that I purchased not at StitchCon. Like I said, everything is stacked up so high it's falling. So I want to show it to you before I put it away in its place. Okay, this is I buy these charts. I get these charts from Stony Creek, and Stony Creek has a thing where they have a free pattern of the month series, and so far I've got 3 of them. This one is tis near Halloween, so well you can start it now, and get ready for Halloween. This is the April section. You can either stitch it as here on the banner or as a single piece. Excuse me. This is number 2. This is the cat, black cats. Again, here's the banner. Here's the single piece. This is the 3rd piece, the 3rd and June piece. I guess the last piece will come out in July. And this is the 3rd piece, the moon. So now you want, the single piece is actually one of the trees in a pumpkin, not the actual moon. Now these buttons, you can order those separate. I ordered the fabric, and the flosses, and the button pack for the first section. This is the floss. I mean the fabric is a what is this? This is the call for fabric. Excuse me. Call for fabric is what is this? Hmm. 32 counts vintage Stormy Nights Lugano. And that's what I purchased here. And I believe this piece is big enough for all four. Yeah, it has to be. So it's big enough for all four sections to stitch as the banner. Which I may just do. Okay, this is the vintage Stormy Nights. The colors of the floss is the Stony Creek brand. And these are the main three. These are beautiful. I love this. Especially that purple. That purple is gorgeous. Grape Jelly, Lizard, and Phoenix are the names of the colors. But those are gorgeous. And then, like I said, this is the little button pack for that first section. And I'm sure if you look it up, I'm sure they have the button packs for the other three pieces. The other three sections. Because there's a button on each section. Let's see. Yeah, for the cats, there's a, looks like a purple pumpkin. There's some bats and ghost. So I'm sure you can order those. Those are additional. Now the charts are actually free during the month. So now these three you'd have to pay for the beginning of July. To the end of June, you can still get this the last section, this one, the moon, and it's free. They charge you for shipping, $3.95. So I also bought these Frankie and Friends from Stony Creek. This is Bride of Frankie. This, of course, is Frankie. And then, of course, this is Mungo. And those are the ones that I wanted, so I also have those. Okay. I bought this here at this one in Stitches. This is My Scissors, My Rules. And I like that one. This is Heartstring Samplery. This was the last, I think this was the last one from the Nashville market that I was looking for. And it says Hand in Hand from Silver Creek Samplers. And I like this. It says, in life we all will stumble and find a heart to... In life we all will stumble and find it hard to stand. Make the journey easier by walking hand in hand. I think that is so Beautiful. I love that. I love that. So, I get that one. I am in the Fabric of the Month Club with Grace Notes. And I have 3 months of fabric here. The first two, I'm not sure which order they came in. I do believe the Buttercup was the first one. It's beautiful. It's a bright yellow with white, some white mottling in it. See, all this can be put up now because I've shown you. So I can put it away and it won't be on the floor. It won't be falling on the floor. Okay. This one is Lavender Fields. This is a pink purplish. Yeah, there we go. Pinks, purples, beautiful. And I don't know what I'm going to get each month. I'm in the, I think it's a combination. I'm not sure. But it's all 32 count Lugano. This one is called Greystone. I love this. This one has gray with white mottling. Very nice. Very nice. I love the neutrals. These are perfect for neutrals. They're not very, very brightly mottled. So they work as neutrals great. And you can just about anything on. Okay. So as you all know, I love shopping. I love shopping on Etsy and on the internet. This was a free chart, from Sweet Wing Studio. This was a Christmas chart from 2021 by Angels Bright. The shepherds heard the story proclaimed by angels bright, how Christ the Lord of glory was born on earth this night. So, I love that. Okay. This one is a Mirabilia. This is the 2023 Queen City Mirabilia. It's a freebie. This is the Mirabilia. That's the design of the chart. Okay, this is another Sweet Wing Studio freebie. This is from Easter. He is risen. Very nice, I like that one. I like shopping on the internet. Most of the time it's for PDFs, some freebies, but I love the internet, the PDF versions of charts because I can get them instantly. This is Lola Crow. I bought this one, The Haunted Library. I had seen this when it was, I think this came out as a mystery stitch along. This is from 2022. But I love that. I saw this stitched and it is gorgeous. This was stitched. This was one of the pieces at StitchCon that was on the brag table, and it was gorgeous. I just kept being drawn to this chart, so of course I had to order it when I got home. This is another design by Arlene Cohen from Works by ABC. It's called Sunset. And it's another one of the ones with the geometric, repeated geometric stitches. The little designs. But it's good. I like that. This is a chart that I bought or purchased on the internet from Etsy. Excuse me. I have been collecting Christmas mug. This is the Christmas Mug Club from Shannon Christine. You purchased one of the charts, and if you go every month to get the it's a monthly release, and as long as you get it during that month, it's free. Yeah, the chart is free. So I have up until June on my Shannon Christine mugs. I may wait till winter time to start on this one. But I've been collecting my monthly pieces every month. This is from Tiny Modernist. A day without a friend is like a pot without a single drop of honey left inside. I'm thinking this is a freebie. I think this is a freebie on the website, Tiny Modernist website, I do believe. This is Taking Up Space. This is the 2024 made for Juneteenth design from Shaded Stitchery. I don't know when I'm going to get to this one, but I have my chart. Taking Up Space. This one is Black Cat by Cross Stitching for Fun. This is a simple chart. This is from Etsy. No, this is it says Facebook. I think she has a Facebook group. They have a Facebook group, and you can purchase this through their Facebook group. Okay. Brooks Books was having a sale, and I saw. Well, I always wanted these charts, and she had a sale on them, and I love it. It's The Wizard of Oz. It's The Wizard of Oz from Books. So I ended up getting, I have the Scarecrow, I have the Tin Woodman, I have the Cowardly Lion, I have the Wicked Witch of the West, I have the Flying Monkey, I saw this stitched at StitchCon by Pam from Pam and Steph, and oh my goodness, she hit it. Now she used a picture of Emerald City at the very top. I'm not sure exactly which chart she used that from. I don't know, but it's beautiful. She put that at the top, and then she had the characters and everything coming down. It is gorgeous. So of course, you know, I had to purchase the charts. Plus, they, like I said, they were on sale. This is the Glenda, the Good Witch. I've got the Great Oz. I've got Mr. Milliken, one of the little people of Oz. This is Mrs. Quatling, one of the little people of Oz. I've got Mayor Munchkin. And Mrs. Winky. She's another one of the little people of Oz. So, yes, I have the set of all of these from Wizard of Oz, and I don't know when, but eventually, hopefully, one day, I'll get to stitch them. But I have them and they're mine. So I don't know if I'll stitch all of the characters, but the main ones, you know, Dorothy. I've got Dorothy also. I don't know if I showed it to you or not, but I do have Dorothy. Okay, see, I'm getting ready to make a mess here. Okay. Stuff is falling. Okay. One last thing. I have the Keepsakes calendar. It's nope. Yep. Last thing. It's not Cincinnati Keepsakes. It's this keepsake. Keepsake cross stitch calendar. And well, of course it comes with a pocket calendar. I love this. But this is the instruction book for all of the designs that are actually in the calendar. All the pictures that they've used in the calendar. These are the cross-stitch charts in here. And I'm going to show you pictures of them. Where's this? Okay. All right. You have December, January, February, and March here on this inside cover. That's December. Yeah, December 2024. January, February, and March. Like that. That's pretty. Okay, you have April, May, June, July, and August. So April, May, June, July, and August. And then we've got September, October, November, beautiful, and December. So you have 13 months. And that is all of my purchases and my gifts. And I have gotten you all up to date. And I can put stuff away and it won't be falling around. So now you know what I've been up to for the last 2 or 3 months. Stitching my head off. Like I said, I went to StitchCon. Well, I did go to New Orleans. I think I told you about that. I went to New Orleans to visit my son and saw my son and daughter-in-law. And I've been home stitching ever since. So until next time, be safe and keep stitching. Bye.